Hi everyone, Architect Mai here. In today's video, we are going to learn how to add and remove objects inside Blender. This can be done in two ways. You can go to this upper menu, then click on Add. Let's go to Mesh. Then you choose the object you want to add. In this case, let's try adding the UV sphere. So I'm going to use the move tool to make it visible. So if I drag it somewhere here, guess you can see it. We can add other objects like maybe a cylinder. But we can also use the shortcut of pressing Shift A on your keyboard. It brings the same options. Like when you go to add, let's add maybe a cone. Shift A. Let's add maybe torus. So this is how we add objects inside Blender. So how do we delete this? You can just press the delete button on your keyboard, select the object, then press delete, or you can select the object, press X on your keyboard, then delete. Select, press X on your keyboard, then delete. Now there is something I would like to show you, how we can customize these objects in Blender. So if you want to, let's switch to the editing mode. But before switching to the editing mode, you have to make sure that you've selected the object inside while still in the object mode. So I've selected these two. So when I switch to the editing mode, you can see that we are getting more tools when we go to the editing mode. Now the editing mode gives us access on how we can customize different objects, and this is done mainly in three ways. We can customize objects either by changing the points, or what we call the vertex. We can customize the object either by changing the edges or the face, or what we call the surface. So points are these. Let me click here. Let me try to zoom. These are what we call points. These are what we call points. Now the line between these points is what we call edges. So if I click here, this is what we call the edges. Then we have what we call the surface. So objects can be customized in three ways, either using points, edge, or the surfaces. But they are also good shortcuts. So if I want to select the edge, the points, or what we call the vertex, I can just press 1 on my keyboard. So if I want to select the edge, I can press 2. If I want to select the surface or the face, I can press 3 on my keyboard. So how do we customize this? For example, let me first remove this. If I want maybe to delete this point, I can click on it, then press delete on my keyboard. Then they will give me options asking me what I want to delete. So if I want to delete the points, or what we call the vertex, then I will choose vertex, and you see this section will be deleted. If I want to delete the face other surface. Still I will do the same. Press delete on my keyboard, then I click on face, then that section will be deleted. Let me first bring it back. So if I want to delete this, the edge, still I'll do the same. I'll press delete and choose edges. So I guess you can see something like this. So if I want to delete the face, maybe this, delete face, delete face. Maybe another thing we can also, let me first press Ctrl Z to reset everything. So I can press on edge, then press maybe G on my keyboard. I guess you can see we can customize it in different ways. So if I want maybe this, the face, I can still do the same. So that's all we had for today. We've seen how we can add and remove objects inside Blender. Let's meet in the next video where we are going to start learning modeling. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and like.